let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Do you guys remember this? Who remember this? Type remember. Who remembers this? If you're watching the replay, type remember. If you're watching the live, type remember. If you're watching the upload, type remember. Who remembers this? This is Dr. Alfred Dawes. Ladies and gentlemen. And what Dr. Alfred Dawes is going to say in this clip, it really further amplifies what both the ladies said. Jamaica has been in a dark place for quite some time. We, the regular folks that are living our day-to-day life and not in the mix of corruption, in the know of corruption, we're not in the business of crime and violence in high places. We don't know the dark things that is happening in Jamaica, but God has an eye that no one can hide from. So I want to go back to this clip right here. For those that don't know, this is the PMP's Minister of Health. If they were to win, if there was an election that came up and they were to win, this man would be the Minister of Health to replace Christopher Tufton. He's an actual doctor. Now, check this out.
Since I came into politics just over a year ago, there have been personal attacks, there have been economic attacks, where my business partners were advised not to do business with me.
Guys, like and share the video. I gotta remind y'all from time to time, we got 48, 47, 50 something people watching. Can we get to like 50 likes, please?
Since I came into politics.
And share the live. Help me out. You know I'm late. I'm sorry. Share the live, y'all. Let them know I'm here.
Just over a year ago, there have been personal attacks, there have been economic attacks, where my business partners were advised not to do business with me. I lost contracts. I had permits held up until they said, Dawes, we have to let you go. And then the permits were approved. I have listened to bloggers drag my name in the dirt. I have listened to lies being spun about me. And I have had to learn, as Kennard say, you have to have alligator skin in this politics thing.
Now I really wanna say, as a vlogger, my intention is not to drag anybody's name in the dirt. However, I will tell you what I really believe about a person, based off evidence, based off, things that are there. But I'll always use the word alleged. I would not come here and act like, oh, this person is definitely doing this. No. I'm gonna give you in its right context. I'm gonna thrive to do that all the time. But let's continue.
But I look at it as a process. I really never wanted to share why, but I believe you all need to know the battles that I have been fighting silently. A year ago, I was invited to a meeting, and I had gone with a member of my team, a female comrade, to accompany me to that meeting. Said it was a private meeting, so she waited outside. I went and met one-on-one with someone. We're there for about an hour. And then when we're leaving, he went and spoke to someone at another table. And then he came. By that time, my friend had said that she had ordered some food. And he came and we said, no, leave it, I'm late, I have to leave. And he said, no man, wait for the food. And don't worry, I'll pay for it. We got the food, and I was dropping out. She said, My MP don't eat for a morning, better you eat it.
The lightning strike up in the sky.
I was eating the food. My throat started to tighten up.
And said they're going to be Prime Minister of Jamaica. Listen to me.
Called
they have to.
Some friends in the police and the university hospital, and I ended up at the university hospital. That remain. Why? The next morning, reporters kept calling, and they kept asking about the woman who was rushed to the hospital. Because the plan was never for me to eat that food, it was for her to eat that food, and they were hoping that I would be rushing a dead female to the hospital, and the scandal that ensued would destroy my name. And then the police, every time I spoke to senior members of the police, reporters would be calling with the same information I gave the police.
Una hear this? Una hear this? This is our serious plot, you know. Right? The man has uncovered a serious plot, you know, based off his experience, you know. Alright, I don't know if you guys are aware of this situation that happened. I'm not even sure exactly when this was. I'm gonna look on a date. But let's touch it back a little bit and let's hear what the man has said, you know, people.
And I couldn't breathe properly. And I called some friends in the police and the university hospital, and I ended up at the university hospital that night. The next morning, reporters kept calling, and they kept asking about the woman who was rushed to the hospital. Because the plan was never for me to eat that food, it was for her to eat that food, and they were hoping that I would be rushing a dead female to the hospital, and the scandal that ensued would destroy my name. And then the police, every time I spoke to senior members of the police, reporters would be calling with the same information I gave the police. So I knew this was not a plot from Southeast. This is something bigger. And I purposefully kept this from the leadership of the party and everyone, my family in particular. But I think you ought to know that there's a group of people who will not stop, even if it means murder of an innocent. Not to destroy me, but they need to destroy my name. And that is what I've been up against. When the results came back, I'm a fit man, I exercise, I write. Oh, and by the way, I heard my counterpart, Dr. Tufton, was in an accident. I reached out, I expressed my sympathies and hope he gets a speedy recovery.
This was when Tufton was hit allegedly by the artist. Me and the girl them bubblegum. Me and the girl them bubblegum. That brother there. What's his name again? I can't believe some forgot his name. But yeah, that was that time. That was months ago when Christopher Tufton, Valiant, when Valiant allegedly hit him down off the bike. That was when this man came out and made this revelation. You understand? There's some people allegedly behind the scenes that will go to certain lengths. They will go to some very, very serious lengths, ladies and gentlemen, to get whatever objective that they have done. I believe this is why a lot of people in Jamaica say that they are afraid. They are genuinely afraid, ladies and gentlemen. I say to those people, if you don't stand up for something, you're going to fall for anything. If you are genuinely afraid, that means that should give you more incentive and show you that you have to act now. In my opinion, you have to do something now. Because what you have done, you have now bowed to whatever system, to whatever entity that has decided that they are going to use fear tactics to control you to succumb to their will. And what does that mean for you, your families, your babies, your grandpitney future? You're going to leave them in the arms of a bully? You're going to leave them in the arms of a tyrant? And I'm not talking about one individual. I'm talking about a collective. You're telling me that you're going to leave them into the arms of these people? Come on, guys. Be brave. Do something. No one know at the hour anyway when you're going to pass away. So why not stand up for righteousness? Why not stand up for justice when the opportunity presents itself? I think we need to get back to the spirit of being excited to rebel against the wicked system. I think we need to get back to that warrior spirit on a spiritual level. I'm not talking about just physical. Spiritual, sometimes in the art of war, or most times in the art of war, is even better. Because when you fight it in the spirit, you don't have to lift a finger. You understand? Because God is on your side. Glory be to God. Alright? Glory be to the Most High. But for you to sit back and not do anything, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think the cry of your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-great-great-grandchildren is going to be? They say that a man without vision will perish. Jamaica time come. This is not so much about the individuals on the thumbnail. This is more about you. What are you going to do? Are you going to do anything? Are you just going to sit by and watch everybody else do something while you tremble in fear and hope that things change? Jamaica time come. Jamaica time come to do something. And let me just say, leaning onto the power of the Most High, right? You're not going to fail on that end. You're not going to fail on that end. Alright? You're not. That is the main source. Tap into it. Lean on it. That would be my recommendation. Repent. Alright? All the people that are so opposed to repentance, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but hey, you must know. But it is my recommendation and those of the prophet and the prophetess that have come forth, people, you know, regular folk that have seen, their eyes have been opened, right? Oh, Pastor Tamale is a pastor. I did a video about that. These people that in the storm, they were just worshiping God throughout the storm. It was one of the most powerful things I ever seen. Trust me. But yeah, back to this. We have to stand up and do something, ladies and gentlemen. Time come now. It is our responsibility. Fast, pray is our responsibility. It is our responsibility. You want change? Be the change. Be the change. The next video I'm going to play is going to be so powerful when it comes on to the quote of change. You understand? But let's finish off with the rest of this video.
When the results came back at UE, it showed that I had liver and kidney damage. By that time I had gone to SAB because I was feeling better. And I repeated the blood test there. It showed the liver and kidney damage, but it was improving. And that cemented everything that I was poisoned.
Wow. Wow. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section in regards to this story of Mr. Dr. Alfred Dawes. Came out months ago and shared that there was an attempt to diminish his credibility using food poisoning that was really meant for a colleague of his, and as fate would have it, the experienced doctor was the one that got the poison. Like, share, and subscribe. Again, let me know what y'all think.